What's going on, guys? Sam Adams here, and welcome back to another episode of The Drop. And this week is a bit of a light week when it comes to video game releases because, quite frankly, a lot of developers and publishers are beginning to take time off for the holidays, and so therefore games, quite frankly, stop coming out. And on top of that, a lot of the biggest games of 2018 have already come out, so we're winding down the year, but still some DLCs worth mentioning, and on top of that, a couple of ports. So without further ado, let's go ahead and dive into it. To kick things off this week, we have the final DLC for The City That Never Sleeps trio of DLC packs that has been coming out over the course of the past couple of months for Marvel's Spider-Man. That's the longest title / explanation I could ever have even imagined, but Silver Sable has stormed back to reclaim her stolen Sable International tech. With New York Police Chief Yuri Watanabe on administrative leave following her exploits against Hammerhead, Spider-Man will have to rely on unlikely allies to keep Marvel's New York safe. So you might be asking what is in this DLC pack. Well, there are new missions, new storyline quests, new upgraded enemies and crime types, tons of stuff for you to return to even if you have already completed the base game and the DLC that has come out so far. Now, I have not had the chance to go back and play any of the City That Never Sleeps DLC, but I wholly plan on going back over the course of the holiday break, and I do love Marvel Spider-Man without a doubt in my running for Game of the Year. So if you want to return to New York and fight some more crime, then guess what? You can do that this week with the new Silver Lining DLC coming out to finish off the City That Never Sleeps DLC trio for Marvel's Spider-Man. Next up, we have Firewatch coming out on the Nintendo Switch. The year is 1989, and you've just taken a job deep in the Wyoming wilderness. Alone for the summer with nothing to do but spot fires, your supervisor Delilah is always just a call away on your radio. And as you're pulled out of the tower into a dense forest below, she's your only contact with the world you've left behind. Firewatch is an award-winning first-person narrative adventure available soon for your Nintendo Switch. Imagine the sounds of a babbling brook, a cool mountain breeze blowing through the timber, and in your hands, your trusty Nintendo Switch. This year, take your Nintendo Switch on an outdoor adventure and experience the gripping mystery beloved by gamers and critics alike. Whenever Firewatch first released a couple of years ago, it was a very well-received game. In fact, I believe it got a couple of awards, and Campo Santo did a fantastic job really bringing this game to the Nintendo Switch. I've watched some gameplay. It's a stellar experience for those that are fans of Firewatch, and for those that have not played it, this is a fantastic way to experience it if you did want to dive in for the first time. So, if you want to pick up Firewatch coming out this week on the Nintendo Switch. And to round out today's episode of The Drop, we have Shadow of the Tomb Raider: The Pillar DLC coming out on the PS4, the Xbox One, and the PC. And I will say, there is no write-up for this new DLC. That's right. Somebody who reports on new games coming out couldn't find the write-up, and you wonder why the game isn't selling well. But in all seriousness, the new Pillar DLC should, of course, entail a lot of puzzle-solving action, a lot of action-adventure, a lot of shooting mechanics, tons of stuff like that if you did want to dive into any more of that kind of stuff. But as of Sunday the 16th at 9:03 a.m., there is no write-up at all, and I can't give you any more details as to what the Pillar actually entails, aside from a nice moving movie poster that was posted to Twitter, so yeah. But today we have a couple of honorable mentions. First off, Donut County is coming out on the Xbox One and the Nintendo Switch, a game that I believe has won awards on mobile. On top of that, Sheltered is coming out on the Nintendo Switch, Atari Flashbacks Volume 3 is making its way to the PS4, and Sundered is coming out on the Xbox One and the Nintendo Switch. But that rounds out this week's episode of The Drop. If you did enjoy this one, be sure to drop me a like down below. And on top of that, in the comments section, let me know what you think about the games that are coming out this week. However, if you do happen to be new to the channel, I upload new videos throughout the week. And on top of that, I have a live daily gaming news show over on twitch.tv/TheSamuelAdams, where I fill you guys in on the hottest gaming news of the day. And then that's put up over here on YouTube as well. So subscribe for the best content. But as for right now, hope you guys have a fantastic rest of the day. I will talk to you soon, and peace.